know. You don't do interviews. Let's try this again.
All right.
What did you think when your wife said, "Hey, why don't we go to Antarctica?"
I said, oh, shit.
Here we go again.
No, I thought it was... I was excited.
Were you really?
Yeah.
What were you most excited about?
I thought that was probably the only continent that we were never going to be able to go to unless we had,
Money.
quite a bit of money.
And guess what? We don't.
Right, and we still made it, so that's why I was excited.
So, Polly, what have you thought about the cruise?
Wonderful.
Yeah? You're okay with it? It's
But
been
I'm
good?
just a little hurt at the fact that I've been voted off the island.
You've
for the
not
next
been
trip.
voted. You've not been voted off. It's Jeremiah that was voted off.
Because he kissed the penguin?
I think he did more than kiss that
I don't do
penguin.
interviews.
You what? You don't do
I
interviews.
don't do interviews.
You're not famous enough to deny them. I'm sorry.
No.
So, when Laura suggested that we all go to Antarctica, what did you think?
I thought, what a great place to go. When she told me who was going, Cory and Paul, that sort of changed things a little bit, but I was still somewhat excited.
Were you aroused by the fact that Cory and Paul were going?
I wouldn't say aroused, but I did twiddle my diddleberries a little bit.
We're waiting on our transport to the cruise ship. We are in Buenos Aires, and we had an eventful trip on Copa Air. It was like a bad one-night stand. Little sleep, up all night, and in the morning they kick you out without breakfast. So, bad one-night stand.
So, talk to us about, Copa Air. Let's skip ahead to when we were landing in Buenos Aires.
Really, when we were landing in Buenos Aires?
Exactly. Take it from when we originally landed in Buenos Aires.
We finally landed on Copa Air, and we, taxied down the runway, and we sat there, and they made some kind of announcement, but they made it in Spanish, because Copa Air is a South American airline, but us white folk didn't know what was going on. And we noticed that everybody got up and went to the back of the plane, but they were like only getting stuff to drink and go to the bathroom, so we weren't quite sure what was going on. And we're all sitting there, and those people went and sat back down. We didn't know if they were exiting off the back of the plane or what the heck was going on. And so we're sitting there, and all of a sudden Cory goes, "I think we're at the end of a runway." "Oh, no, we're not at the end of the runway." And then all of a sudden we started taking off again. We didn't have our seatbelts on, nothing. We're all like, "Oh, we're going to die."
Hijacking.
Except for me, because they didn't have time to bring me
Seats for us together on the way over. But Copa, for some reason or another, likes to shuffle the deck. There were mothers that weren't sitting with their children, and of course none of us were sitting together. We're trying to recuperate, and as soon as we get on the ship, we're going to pass out in the sun by the pool. With women.